This is going to be a reset day mixed with a life admin day mixed with a let's make future me happy. Let's make her life easier. That's the energy I want to bring into this week. I also just got back from a trip. I went on a trip for my birthday. Shout out to my Virgo girls. I got back from Bali. It was very cute. But also whenever I get back from a trip, I feel like things feel chaotic. And at the same time, I feel so reinvigorated. I haven't planned my week ahead. My house feels chaotic. I still haven't unpacked. I have no breakfast prepared for the week. I'm gonna start with a bit of a momentum creator. I'm gonna tidy the house. But first I'm gonna get out of this hoodie because it's a time of year where I don't have to wear an hoodie all day. I do get dressed. All I'm saying is yesterday I wore a halter top and I was still a little hot. I'm out of my hoodie. I'm feeling fresh. Let's get this house tidy. Look at my bedroom. I tidied the bedroom floor, which immediately made things feel so much better. I also stripped the bed because I fake tanned. I got my desk feeling so nice and clear. And I also cleared off my vanity. I ended up going a little bit ham here because, I don't know, my vanity just felt so cluttered. As well, it's in the background of my videos right now and I keep on seeing it and being like, ugh. And that felt so good to get done. Then I grabbed my suitcase from the hallway that needed to be unpacked. At the airport, it's always hard to find my bag because it just looks so generic. So I added this ribbon onto it so that it was a bit easier to find in the future. I cleared out the hallway. I got rid of this cord that had been hanging down. And I got rid of all the cardboard that had been cluttering up this space. Then I moved on to sort of our breakfasty everyday area. This area was so cluttered. So I decluttered, I cleaned, and made it look a lot neater. I also ended up sort of redoing these shelves, relocated some stuff, ended up putting all of our more fancy glasses up the top. And I gave the kitchen a good tidy. I got hot, I got changed, but like the fact that I'm wearing this, the sun is back. So I had 2 sets of plates and these ones were all chipped. So I ended up putting them in a pile and I'm gonna get rid of these. Then I moved to the lounge room. My friend got me these little matching, but like not matching mugs. I'm obsessed. The next time she comes over, we're gonna use them and it's so makes me happy. I love the idea of like having a mug for everyone that I love so that when they come over, it's like their special mug. We're moving to the bathroom. Right now it looks like a dump because there's so much to be washed. After a holiday, I always have so much laundry to do, so I started to make a dent in that. Washing is on. I have piles of laundry ready to go. That definitely took longer than I thought, but I'm going to sit and I'm going to brain dump as I have so many other things that I really want to get done today, but I've also only got like half a day left. I did a brain dump in Notion of all the things that were on my mind and I used my little trigger lists that I have in my Notion pack to help me to remember things. I kind of just scanned through these lists so quickly. I'm not reading every single thing, but every time I think of things that I've forgotten to do. Then it was time to restock groceries and order food, so I did that online. I ordered all of the ingredients for nasi goreng because while I was overseas, I was having nasi goreng for breakfast every single day and it was so good and I'm really into savory breakfasts right now. So I was like, let's keep it going. Apparently it's really easy to make too, so when that comes, I'm gonna make a batch lot of breakfast. I'm already feeling so good and all I've really done is like potter around the house and do random bits and bobs. But now my house just feels like normal, whereas before I feel like it was a lot. We also hosted just a family thing for my birthday and then I did a picnic for my birthday as well right after coming back, so I feel like it just things have been everywhere. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Let's go and start doing some prepping for dinners. Luke and I do a schedule for dinners. I cook on the days that he comes home late, but I really want to just prep all the ingredients so that I just kind of have to throw things together when I'm cooking. So I prefer to just prep it all now. That way when I go to actually cook dinners, it's super easy and simple. We've actually been using Easy Plate, Every Plate. This video clearly isn't sponsored, but it's been so good. The meals are so simple. And it's also one of the cheaper ones. So I don't really feel like I'm spending that much more than I would on groceries, which is nice. But I also don't have to think about what to cook, which is amazing. So these are my 2 recipes for the week. I'm just gonna like prep the ingredients. That way when it comes time to actually make dinner, it won't be very hard. But it's just kind of the last thing I feel like doing at the end of a day. I mean, that's everyone, right? So if I can make it easier for my future self, that will be nice. You guys know I've also struggled with finding a meal prepping routine that I can keep to that feels good for me. But I have found that pre-prepping ingredients works really, really well for me. So I don't prep entire meals, but I will prep all of the ingredients and get them ready to go, chopped, and even with pasta and greens, getting those cooked. And this is my niece just popping in. Hello! What's up?
I killed a real spider.
Oh baby, I've killed ants before too, don't worry. It's alright, we've all done it.
This was a different animal.
The way we do it is I cook 2 days, Luke cooks 2 days, and then we have low effort Friday where we kind of do whatever we want. My nasi goreng ingredients have arrived. So by this point, I had a whole bunch of containers full of pre-prepped ingredients ready to go for the week ahead. Life was feeling a lot easier for my future self. I've just got one more sauce to make, and then I'm gonna get to making breakfast for the week. And for that, I like to do just one big batch of something. I found out that with fried rice, you're supposed to put the rice in the fridge for at least a few hours before you cook it. So I've got everything ready. Tomorrow morning, I'll just be able to chuck it together. It should be a really quick one to make. All of my ingredients for my 2 meals that I'm cooking are chopped. I feel very accomplished, but also tired. So now I'm doing my Design Your Week feed. I'm loving like curating the articles that I want to read, the things that I want to watch, things I want to listen to during the week. My hermit era, dead. And I do think that doing these little vision boards for my week really helped to kick that off. Basically, I've got a Notion page where I pick my experiences for the week and all of my media for the week. I want to finally do a podcast with the parents. I've thought about this for ages. I originally wanted to get my mom and dad to do one of those books where they answer all these questions and share all their wisdom, but my parents are booked and busy. They don't have time to fill out a book like that, and they said so themselves. So I'm just gonna have to interview them like a podcast instead, which I actually think is nicer, and I have all the equipment for it, so like how fun. I'm gonna call mom now and see. She's probably busy this weekend though. I have a question for you. What are you doing this weekend? Saturday, do you want to do yoga? And then you remember I talked ages ago about doing that like podcast with my parents thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do you want to do that after? I am so glad that I did this. I've been wanting to do this for so long. Here's a little clip from the actual recording. Okay. We're recording from the top. So tell me more about your childhood. What was your childhood like?
Picking flowers from underneath one of the shop owner's garden. Would I do it differently? Probably not.
Would you do it again? That's the real question. No. And then Sunday, first thing, beach. I'm stuck into Joe Abercrombie at the moment. If you're needing a good fantasy recommendation and you like Brandon Sanderson's, the Robin Hobbs of the world, you'll probably like Joe Abercrombie. And that's it. I don't want any more plans for my weekend. 3 plans is enough. Last weekend felt a little too stuffed full, and this is like my ritual. I have like a really overly full weekend and then I go, give me nothing. I'm gonna add my Design Your Week Notion template to the Notion pack, so if you already have it, it's gonna be there. Just revisit your original link. And if you haven't gotten it and you use Notion, why have you not got it? It's so good. So these are my articles that I want to read for the week. I'm also just finishing up The Princess Bride. There's one article in there about AI coming for YouTube creators. I've recently had myself AI'd onto an ad, and it was a bad one. Like a really awful one. Like just completely inappropriate language that I'm really surprised YouTube even approved in the first place. But with my face and kinda my voice attached. And that probably wouldn't have been so bad if it wasn't for the fact that someone I used to work with, like someone I know personally, sent it to me, a lovely man, because this ad was aimed at men for a reason. And having someone you know personally message you and be like, hey, like this really horrible ad features your face and is saying really horrendous stuff, it was just like so off-putting and frightening. And it does frighten me that there are hundreds of hours of my face on YouTube, and even talking about this frightens me because I'm like, what if someone malicious, like, like it makes me feel unwell. And weirdly, I was just talking that morning with a friend, like we were messaging about the idea of AI and having your face on YouTube, and I was like, God, like heaven forbid. And this Atlantic article is talking about how like hundreds and thousands of videos on YouTube have been scraped by AI. Ugh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's so uncomfortable. But I'd rather know about it, I guess. Anyways, let's talk about it no longer. It kind of stresses me out to think about. Okay, here's what's left on the to-do list. I'm gonna quickly book a doctor's appointment for my blood test results. Next thing on my list was getting this stuff out of my car. I went on a picnic on the weekend, bought all of this art stuff that I didn't use because it was raining, so I don't have to deal with it sitting in my car. Next on the agenda is reshuffling my room around so that there is room for a treadmill, because I bought a treadmill. I was stuck it in. But to be fair, stuck it in over a year. When Luke and I have gone on holiday, we love going into the hotel gym, hopping on our little treadmills together. I've also had treadmill dates with friends. I love it. And of course, yes, you can go on a walk outside of your house. Where I live, it's just not super ideal. But I want to make sure I have a nice dedicated space that's super easy to use. We want to design our environment so it's as easy to use as possible. So I'm going to do that now. Okay. So this is the spot where I'm thinking it'll go. It's me from the future. It's been one day and my treadmill just arrived. It fit in that spot really well. I've also put it under my desk. I've been treadmilling while I edit this video. The only thing that I have left on my to-do list is doing all the laundry. Didn't do all of it, did a lot. I'm gonna quickly jot down all of my projects for the week, like work projects. That way I feel really clear-headed when I get started tomorrow, and then I'm gonna call it a day. I feel cleansed. All that stuff was kind of little, but it was all weighing on my mind. If you like watching videos like this while you get stuff done, I have a whole playlist full of them. That'll be on the screen. I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you soon.